Hi, my name's Lost Ninja. You're watching Lost Ninja Plays Eskatologist Modpack version 3. We are going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not in there. Good. We're not going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we are. What the heck? Oh, and some logs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And set them going down here. The first thing to make, I think, will be a hammer or something of that nature. In the... Right, I don't know where I'm going to put it, actually. Well, I'm going to wait till these are finished before I actually finish building it. So I think what I'm going to do is put... Well, I think I'm going to have another room for the house going that way, but it's going to be a separate room rather than just part of this room, but over there sort of thing. So I think I'm not going to put that down yet. I'm going to put that down once I've got all of the furnaces at the end have stopped belching out smoke and fumes. And asphyxiating me. No. Asphyxiating me, perhaps. Right. Looks like I'm going to be making my... Alright, we'll do this thing. We're going to do... 12, like that. No, we'll do 16, like that. And then we will do 8 like that. Well, I'd like to do some of the compressed ones as well. Not certain. Oh no, I should have. No, I haven't done. I need to go and demolish it before I can do that. Basically, because I've got the chisel mod in, I can turn this stuff back into this stuff virtually with no loss. Particularly because I'm using the diamond chisel. It's not quite as lossless on the other sorts of chisels. I was quite certain what's going on with that room because it's got torches and redstone and torches, redstone, and levers on it, as though it's got some sort of, you know, thingy usage for it. First pickaxe gone. No, when this pickaxe breaks, I will go back to the house and make myself a emerald pickaxe. Alabaster, isn't it? Yeah, I'll have that alabaster as well. No, I've got a I've probably talked about this before, probably in my invasion series. I use a G13 to control my character. G13 being the Logitech keyboard replacement device. It's basically the WASD keys and the keys round it, plus a thumbstick on a little pad of its own. And I've used it for pretty much every game apart from Space Engineers, oddly enough, since I bought it. And prior to that, I had a Belkin Nostromo, which is the same idea. And prior to those, the N52. And prior to that, I had the N50, which is an earlier version. Keys-wise, I think I actually preferred the Belkin one because it didn't have a thumbstick. It had buttons where your thumb sits. I don't think the thumbstick works quite as well because it's an analog thumbstick, and I use it pretty much entirely for emulating buttons. I would prefer something that was just buttons. So anyway, you can program macros and stuff into it, and one of the macros I use quite a lot is one that simulates right button, mouse button click being spammed. Basically, so I'm not wearing my mouse button spamming right click. It doesn't hold it down, so it's not like a held down right button. You can do that, but I haven't got that done. It's not as easy to do because you need to use the Lua scripting engine, which is also built into the device, or into the software that comes with the device, which is a bit different. It's more useful, to be fair, but I haven't got it at the moment. Right, so let's have a snooze. I think what I'm going to do is find the. I need to go to the Nether at some point, which will be probably next episode after maybe. At which point I can get some blaze rods and I can start making some of my own wands. But if we look into the not enough wands mod, there is that one, capture wand, and that takes rotten flesh, diamond, advanced wand core. What? Advanced wand core? Oh my god! Right, I won't be getting that for a while. Wow, I didn't know you needed that. I might find it in a chest, so I mean it's possible I can get it from somewhere else. So even the moving one for blocks is cheaper than that one. That's weird, that, isn't it? Is that the only one that actually uses it? Acceleration one needs it. The protection one needs it. The master protection one you can't craft. It seems a strange way of doing it. Freezing wand is not craftable. Potion wand is craftable. And then you craft it with potions. Right, so, just out of interest. No, that was it. I wanted to see if that one is actually available from dungeon chests. Yes, it is. So that's... Right then, that's good. So, let's have a look. How do we make... I have to look this up pretty much every time I do it. We do want to draw controller, but we're not going to be able to afford it because we need nether quartz even. Although I know where some nether quartz is. Sorry, I know where some quartz is, so I know what I can get nether quartz from that. So that's got a little way to go yet. Let's just put that wood back in there for now. Well, I think I'm going to put my drawers along this wall, mostly. This wall will have doors and stuff in it. If you think about how I'm going to just have a look at the map, I'll show you how I'm going to lay it out on the map. Basically, I'm going to have a room here, the same size of that, but at right angles to it there, and then the same here, and then the same here eventually. I mean, it's not an urgent thing that I'm going to do now. It's going to take a while. So if I'm doing it all with alabaster, which I might not, I might do something with basalt. In fact, I might do this one with basalt, and that one with basalt, and that one with alabaster. So it's sort of thingy. And then the bit that I dig down in will be here. It'll be 11 by 11 as well. Well, that was 11 by 11, and that's 11 by 11. So if you said I had 3, 3, 3, 11 by 11s, and then the 2's up. Yeah. So that's pretty much. What was that on my map? Don't know what that is. Oh, it's got to be that, hasn't it? Yeah. Right, run away before the bees get me. So I think actually the next thing to do would be to start digging down towards what I will be using as my mine shaft eventually. So let's grab gravel. I think probably the best one. Well, I'm going to put the storage drawers up, but at the moment I can't. Until those are finished going, I'm not in a position to do it really. Right, but the digging down bit here. If we just do a fake wall with this gravel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 4, 5, 6. This one's actually not too bad because we know how far we know we're going to. Right, yeah, that's right. Okay, there's the right. We'll do the storage drawers next then. Okay, so we should have all this stuff that shouldn't actually be in there at all because I forgot to put that lot away. Right. So let's put plant stuff away. You see, I got one redstone, the lever, and the redstone torch from that structure over there. Put the seared brick into there, put the charcoal into there, put that into that one. Right, so we do this in with this one, and we just get the stone bricks back, which is sorry, we get not stone bricks back, we get normal stone back, which is quite nice. I'm quite happy with that. Right, if we put the I noticed that, and we get those back as well, even better. Right, so to make, we need iron, we need more of those. What do all those chests? Oh, it's in my inventory. Right, so we'll get all of those wood out again. All of that wood out again. We will put that into there, it belongs. I'm not going to make another. I'm going to make another 40 of them, but I will make another 16 of them. Okay, so we put 16 there, that like that. Oh, pistons. Yeah, I knew there was something else we needed. It looks like we're going to have enough pistons as well. Right. That makes me happy. So basically what we want is we want these in every colour of the rainbow. So items which come in small amounts or are likely to be in small amounts get the We actually want one more of those. So I want 2 more of those. And then 5 more of those. 1 more of those. Okay, was that right? Yeah, near it, damn it. Put a normal block down there. So that's going to be basically all my metals, and eventually things like all my cobblestone, dirt, sand, gravel, and so on and so forth. Yeah, and then blocks. Sorry, yeah. Oh no, items that have quite small amounts of things go into that type, and then last but not least, we've got large amounts, but that don't compress. Oh. With those. We'll make more of those eventually to go all the way along the top. As in, all the way along the top, to right away to there. And then this block will be where the actual controller sits eventually, once I can make one. So for now, we're just going to put those back into there. Take the bone meal out. Oh, this is a good point actually. This is a compression one, so we put bone meal in that one and put those in the top one. I'll have to make keys and things to lock the whole setup and stuff eventually, but I haven't got that far yet. Yeah, I like that, to be honest. Right, so if we look at in this one, what do we thought we'd do that? We'll just tuck those out of the way. I want one for emeralds, obviously. Clay will go into. Oh, and else I thought, does clay? Just out of interest, I think it does, but I want to check it. It does, so I can use that into compression one. Do I want it in a compression one? Yes, I think I do. Emerald can go in that one. Obviously, I haven't got any diamonds yet, but I've got. Ooh, that's a good question, actually. So we've got charcoal. Charcoal doesn't go in one, although it will turn into blocks. We don't actually use the blocks of it very much. Whereas coal, we use blocks, so that goes into a compression one. So I'm going to put the charcoal, sorry, I'm going to put the coal there, and I'm going to put the charcoal there. Right, so we want dirt, sand, gravel, cobblestone. I'm not going to bother with granite, those things yet. If I get to a point where I need it, I can, but I don't think I'll need it yet. Well, I know I don't need it yet. Right. I need to do something naughty. Well, it's not naughty. Don't need to do it at all. I want to do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Ember. And I'm going to look at the ore. So we've got copper ingots. We've got one of those. And throw one of the industrial craft ones away. Yeah. And we've got a lead one. To be honest, I don't know if we've got any lead. Yeah, so we'll throw a lead away as well. We've got tin. I'll throw a tin away. Silver. Oh, I don't have tin from there. Oh well. What's that one? Aluminium, nickel, electrum, bronze. But no tin. Alright. Let's have a look at tin. I don't like this textures. I don't like that texture's not too bad. I just love the copper texture. So what I'm going to do is, right, so if we go to here, so we're going to have iron in that one, copper and tin come in this one. So copper there. So this is the copper one I want, but because this works with thingy. Yeah, so I can fish all of that copper out, and it's now the right sort, if you see what I mean. So lead we'll put up there. We'll put that lead in as well. I don't know. I think that might be the industrial craft version. Yeah. So it's, for whatever reason, it has decided that it prefers to use the industrial craft. Oh, I see. There we go. Version of the thing. Now this one is a bit complicated because you can make sandstone with sand. If you put sand in directly, it will not allow you to put those types in, which is what I want. Cobblestone can go there. Gravel can go there. So if I'd put sand into that one, of the sand would have popped up here, and this one would have had sandstone in it. Well, I don't need sandstone enough to want to do it that way. Alright, so iron's going in that one. It's rotated. Gold we can go in there. Tin, if I find any more of it, I can go in that one. There's nothing else in there at the moment that I'm sort of looking at and thinking, right, I want more of it. Sorry, no, not want more of it. I want to. That will be diamond, so we'll put redstone in there. That looks quite good. And it drastically reduces how much stuff we have lying around that we don't know what to do with, sort of thing. Right, so I'm going to want ones for wood. But woods can go in these. So if we said spruce, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert Double Grub. So we put spruce into them. We've got logs, planks, and we put log, plank, sapling. That's spruce, like that, and then we do log, plank, sapling on the opposite curve. So log, plank, sapling, and then we put something else in here. In fact, if we put, for sake of argument, we get oak in there, we get dark oak in there, we could put jungle in there, and we'd still have one spare. Well, you could say I'm overthinking it, and you'd probably be right, but what the heck, I don't mind. What I do want to do is plant the jungle saplings out to try and get some more saplings. Right, I'm actually going to put another row of those there eventually. I don't know yet, but I'm going to do it because I'm mad like that. Right, so we got oak and plank and thingy there, like that. There's nothing else in there that sort of says, oh yeah, there's these flax seeds we want to do, normal seeds we want to do. Have we got any pumpkin seeds, just out of interest? Canola seeds. We've got melon seeds. I don't know what pumpkin seeds look like. I don't think we have. We've got a worm left. But the crucial question is, how's the worm turned? No, I don't think wool will work because you can't craft wool back into string. Might work, but then I don't want to be in a position of turning all my string into wool So I might want it as right. So that's yeah. These will need capacity upgrades at some point, but it's not urgent at the moment. Right. So I want never gets right. I want to do. I should take that as well. Something to eat. Just have a look at what time of day it is as well. It's going to get dark soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave when I've slept, which will be well, it's only 25 minutes in, so I'm not too badly off yet. I'll also plant dark oak saplings. Put them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't know if they will grow from singles. If they will, they've got that opportunity to now. Right. So, no, what I was going to do next is I want to start digging the hole. I'm going to need some diamonds fairly soon. Proper diamonds, not just fake diamonds. Oh, I didn't know that. I suppose it's logical it needs to be in the water, but it's not logical to actually use it there, though, is it really? I'm keeping them because once I get to the nether, I can place them to dry them out. I think I can put them in a furnace now, but it's a waste of fuel, really. Yeah, put them in a furnace now. And because I've made sure that there are drastically fewer of them than normal. Oh, it's chucking it down. Right. Right. Bedtime. Now, wanted to. Where was I going to go? I was going to go somewhere. I'll have to have a look at the map when I wake up. I was going to go somewhere to collect something, but I can't remember what it was I was going to collect. I want to go down to there at some point, but it's not urgent yet. I want to uncover all this bit of map, but that's going to wait until the end of this episode, and I'll do that between episodes, sort of thing. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll explore it eventually. This is going to be a short episode, though. I have just been called, so I will need to go away and do something else, which is a pain. But I've got 5 minutes, 10 minutes-ish. Well, I'm gonna keep doing this until I get called again. So, well, not like they really need me. It's just if I thought they really needed me, I'd go straight away. But it's more a case of we can't do this on our own because we're whinging about it. So that's what I'm going to do then. While I'm waiting, anyway, I'll see if we can. I will try and get Goodreads newsletter. Nice. Right, so it looks like I picked everything up there. We'll place down the rice seeds again now. There we go. And then we'll, I don't know, will we dig some of that hole? Probably a better plan than not digging into that hole while we wait for further summons. I need diamonds. I need... Oh, that's what I was going to do. I need to go and find... Or not find even, because I know where it is. I need to go up to here, where we found those curious structures. Because there's quartz there, and I need quartz to make the... this thing. And I don't want to go to the nether yet, if I can avoid it. And I also need lava. Fairly urgently. Because I can't... Oh, hang on. Did I not see lava? There's lava there. Right, so I'm not going to dig all of this. I'm going to dig all of this. But I'm not going to dig it all now. Right, so we've got buckets somewhere. Got a couple of buckets there. Have we got any more buckets in here? No. Right then, so what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go and get in my boat, if I can find it. There's my boat. Boat. I'm going to make a new pickaxe though. 1, 2, 3. Because my iron pickaxe is not exactly in the best of health. And they don't last very long anyway. Right, so quick look at the map to see where I'm going. Now, I'm here, I want to get to here. Probably just go straight across that way then. Get into the boat. Ah, no, it's not that way though, it's down that way first. Round that. I'd chop that tree down as well. And we might drive a proper canal through there at some point, but it's not going to be anytime soon. We really, really, really need to get some better mods in for certain aspects of my playstyle. I'm thinking if it's been updated, I might put in... I can't remember what it's called actually. There's a mod that has a load of blocks that if you set them up correctly, they will move the whole thing. The whole thing you've just constructed forward. It used to be like the mobile part of Red Power used to be. Right, hopefully I've got enough there. I'll go and get... I might as well get the other ones, mightn't I, really? Oh, well, flew a long way, isn't it? Right, what we got? We've got a load of quartz slabs. Block of quartz, right. Quartz, chiseled quartz block. Now I think if I look at uses of those, yeah, I can turn them in the pulvers into nether quartz. Right, I'm not going to bother breaking the other one down. I'm just going to go, maybe not home. Yeah, we'll go home. Let's have a quick look at the map again. There's nowhere to explore up there because the river doesn't go any further. It might be worth at some point going to there and then going into that river and then going north that way. I think I'm going to stick to, at the moment, exploring water that I can access from my house rather than going a long way off overland. Although there's nothing to say I won't go off overland. Just it's not urgent at the moment. Right. I think before I start taking on any of the dungeons, I want to get myself quite well situated with IC2, so I can get the... Is it a nano suit? I don't know, the nano armor or whatever it's called. The you know, carbon fiber or whatever it is armor. You can tell I don't really do anything to do with IC2. I never really rated it really. I've seen other people playing it, and you know, I've never sort of thought, well, it's not good. There's always been better tools available in the mods I actually like playing. I've never really given it any deep and meaningful thought. And now I've got to the situation where the mods I want to play don't exist for this version of Minecraft. I just hope they don't get to the point where saying, oh, well, 1.12's out now, we'll skip. Because that means you've got to wait even longer for everything to be updated at the same point. And I haven't got the money to you know, drop a chunk of change on them and say, right, you know, I really like your mod, can you update it for me? Which is what I'd like to do. Because I think that would be the best way of doing it. Right, so we will put redstone into there. Glowstone will go into that one. Well, no, they're not interchangeable, and you can't go directly from that to that, which would be nice. But you use glowstone as blocks quite a lot, and you use glowstone as dust quite a lot, so it's sensible to put them into the thing. So I've got 1 glowstone and 3 glowstone dust. I haven't actually got one of those at all, then, have I? Or have I? Alright. So you can do it within there, but you can't do it otherwise, maybe. That's interesting, that. I hadn't realised that. I had not realised. Right, so let us get my chisel out. We can then convert chiseled quartz block into block of quartz. Block of quartz. We can't do anything with those. We can do something with that though. Bedtime. All the nasty things come out and try to eat me. Right, so we want to use the pulvers then to turn all of that quartz into... But we don't want to, crucially, use the... Right, so I want 2, 4, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 7 of those. Don't have any spares at all, do I? No. I wouldn't expect to, but if I had, I wanted to see if I could find them. You see what I mean? Let's put 1 in. I can see where it's supposed to be. Right, and the chests. There's the chest. Right, so I want 7. I'll get 10, because I might as well. And because I want 2... No. 1 will do. Sticks. Right. So if we do that, I need to make 2 keys, and the keys are made like... Oh, pardon me, that was a very rude noise to make, wasn't it? Right, so the keys are made like that, and one of the keys then needs to be bound together with one of those to make a quantity key. So I've now got, or maybe it's a quantity key. Quantity, I don't know. I know, it's a very, very poor joke. Probably in poor taste as well. Right. Okay. Right then. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. So let us put that back in there. We don't need that anymore. And then we will put. So we've made basic drawers. We've got 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then some of that iron. Oh, of course I put iron there, didn't I? 3. 1, 2, 3. And pistons. Okay. Right, I'm happy with that. Let's put those into my bag, and that into my bag, and I'll put those away as well, because I don't need them quite yet. Grab those 2 and place them down with the rest of them. Not certain why it is that redstone doesn't seem to apply as a part of the thing, but it clearly doesn't. So I don't know. Right, how are we doing there? Oh, goody. We won't put all of them in. Yeah, so that works fine. Well, we need 2, but we need a diamond as well. I haven't got a diamond yet, so we will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the sticks out of here, and what else? We also do make sticks from that. Make sticks from that as well, actually. In fact, probably make sticks from all of it. And then I'm going to make ladders. I need at least 64. 64. So we spread the grid. Let me go back to it. I'll take those out. Put this back in. Spread it again. So that's 63. That should be enough ladders. And then we'll put those into that one, which we haven't done. Okay, so we put those two ladders there. What I'm going to do is, rather than digging out a 9 by 9 hole for this thing, I'm going to work out where the middle is. I'm just going to dig it 1 by 1. Well, it's actually going to be 1 by 2, but so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the middle then. So I think then I'm going to dig there. It's not quite as fast as digging straight down, but a heck of a lot safer. We will, however, put those in. We get down to the unthinking depths before too much longer, because I need diamonds. Particularly if I'm going to Nether, I need diamonds for. Well, actually, I don't know. Do emerald? I think emerald picks might do it as well. Anyway, yeah, I'm still going to need to go down here at some point, so I might as well, get ready to go down now. Yeah, the name that I use for the deepest levels of the overworld is the unthinking depths, and I get that from a very specific place. There are there's a whole load of novels by an author called Werner Vinge, and one of those novels is called, I think it's called Fire Across the Deep, and it's basically about I've never quite worked it out. I think it's like a machine mind or something that can go AWOL. And the plot of the book that the Fire Across the Deep is this mind or whatever it is has gone. Oh, I'm at 11 there. I don't need to go any deeper. Right. Right. Which one of these? We've got all the. There we go. Yeah. So anyway, this whatever it is, alien thing, can go potty, and when it does go potty, everyone has to run away from it or die. And a family running away from it is in a position where the kids get abandoned on another world, an alien planet, and it goes from there. I can't remember the full plot. It's a long time since I read it. But anyway, what they call the unthinking deep is the It's really dark down here. Don't need to go. Now, I've got to worry about there's a skeleton spawned sort of across the way from me. So I've got to get to my bed before it gets to me to fill me full of arrows. Oh no, it wasn't on the surface by the looks of it. Much better. So we're going to get some torches as well. Anyway, yeah. So what they basically the basic premise of. Did I not make some torches? What did I do with them? Oh, they're there. Right. So the basic premise of the thing is not the basic premise. What they call the center of the universe, not the center of the universe, center of the galaxy, is the unthinking depths. Because the idea is there's so much light or something, or so many from specific stars maybe, that they stop people from thinking properly, or stop aliens from thinking properly, something like that. And I've always, whenever I get really deep down into here, it just makes me think, oh, this is the unthinking depths. Right, so that is my home point in there. So I want to dig out 1, 2, 3. So that's 5 that way. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 5 that way. So I don't want to dig out 5. I want to dig out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love lava ore crystals. They're great. Yep, so that's fine. So then we dig that out as well. Well, 5 is a bit too far, you see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if you think the room above us is going to be from the centre point, which is there, it's going to be 4 out on either side to make a total diameter. Yeah, diameter of 9. Right, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. Oh no! I'd forgotten you got the quartz ore from embers down here. Dolt. I didn't need to go and destroy that structure, whatever that structure was. After all. Oh well. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's fine. We go back along here. Lead ore, right. 2, 3, 4. One more that way. Well, we will actually dig all the way down to bedrock there, which should be at level 2. Level 2? Level 1? I don't know. Lower down than we are, anyway, shall we say. But it's not a sort of case of, well, I need to do it now. Because I don't. Right then, so we are what I actually want to do is look at that. I would have thought that at that point we'd be in the middle of my claimed area, but it looks like we're not. Yeah. Oh well, doesn't matter. The loaded chunks thing doesn't seem to work, and possibly I haven't set it up properly, so I don't know. Alright, this black stuff here is what I'm going to make the next house out of, I've decided. Unless, oh, maybe not. No, it is, it's the basalt I want. I suddenly thought, hang on, I think chisel adds a basalt as well. I think how you pronounce it depends on how posh you are. Because it could be basalt, or it could be basalt. Yeah? I think if you're posh, it would be basalt. No, if you're posh, it would be basalt. And if you're not, it would be basalt. And I'm a bit, I don't know, I'm common, but I'm from a posh upbringing. I'm from a posh background. Yeah, oh god, yeah. My grandmother was definitely posh. And she'd have liked her daughters to be posh as well, but they weren't. And my mother married a commoner, so shocking. Not that I care. Oh, is that? Oh, no, it's just stone. I thought it was hardened stone. Which is basically the environmental tech, which I'm going to make machines from eventually, has 3 sorts of stone, I think. Basalt, that white stuff I've been using, which I can't remember the name of temporarily, and hardened stone. Hardened stone is like a darker grey version of normal stone. In fact, that's exactly what it is. Right, the reason why I go down to level 11, and I've mentioned this before in other videos, is if you go any deeper, once you dig horizontally outwards, if you're any deeper, you will be below the level of lava. The lava pools at the base of the world are, well, the surface of them is at level 11. So, and it's always been that way, apart from one version of Minecraft where they were at level 12. Or something. It might have been a mod pack at that point, but I think it was just that version of Minecraft and they were at the wrong height. Or not. Wrong height as far as I was concerned. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Yeah, and I'm going to dig out most of this shaft between episodes. Or maybe not. No, I don't think I am, to be honest. I'm going to finish this bit now. In fact, I might... Problem is, if I do it the way I want to do it, I will lose the ladder as well. I don't want to do that. I mean, if it won't be gone, I can get it back. Just it won't be where it is now. Which is not a great loss, because it's not going to be there forever anyway. Right, obviously this bit here I'll fill in when I get to it. So, let's see, just finish knocking off these bits here. The next layer will be one up, so it'll be digging in this stuff here. Right, I think that is all I can do down here. Well, put torches down to eliminate monster spawns, but yeah. Mod mode, ignoring all dictionary, ignoring empty. It'd be nice if you could set that up so it would give you stuff back. So like when I'm doing this, when I'm filling stuff up, it would fill the hole up for me, sort of thing. But I suppose I've got the various forestry bags if I really want that sort of thing. Well, I haven't been called again, so I don't know if it was me misunderstanding a call, or if I've gone deaf all of a sudden. Can I hear anything? No. I must have gone deaf. I don't know. It's possible I wasn't. It wasn't me they were calling. It was somebody else they were calling. Well, if it's that sort of call, I tend to just not say anything back, wait for something else to happen. And nearly always what happens is someone calls again and says, we want you now. The cows have escaped, or whatever. But what we on? We're just gone over an hour now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at that point, and I'll be back again in a little while. So that is the end of episode 6. Episode 7 will contain. I think we're going to have to find some. That's why I'm staying at the bottom of the hole. But episode 7 will contain finding some lava, getting it to the surface, building a whole load of Tinker's Construct stuff, and then making some glass for my windows, and I need a hammer. At the very minimum, I need a hammer, and I need a lumber axe so I can chop whole trees down. So I'm going to start growing some jungle trees for my making the charcoal stuff. So until that point, I will wish you a fond adieu and say goodbye, cheerio, and adios, or something. Bye.